Hello ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, and welcome to TomOrigins 2020 setup. Woo! So the setup for this year is a bit different because I have two bases of operation. I have my home HQ here at TomOrigins HQ, and we have what I call my mini base of operations out of my university dorm room, and both of the spaces are very different in size, we shall say. Here, obviously, I have a lot more space to play around with, where there I only have a limited space and limited options for technology and setup and things like that. But I'm going to take you through step by step all of the things that I use to produce, create, edit, and upload these videos. So if you were going to start doing YouTube and you were thinking of a list of things to get, I'll show you my setup, and maybe it might help you out. If it does, slap a like, leave a comment down below. Let's talk my setup. Let's go. At the HQ home setup, we have got the dual television setup. This is a 1080p TV. This is a 4K TV. Each one is connected to an Xbox One X due to its 4K capabilities, and that one's linked up to an Xbox One console. All of my gaming sort of enjoyment out of it. I'm a console gamer through and through. I don't have a hardcore PC. It's probably the last thing that I need to add to my collection, but other than that, that's my pretty much home gaming setup. These are my old wired Xbox headphones. They were Xbox Pro for I think Turtle Beach headphones. Really cool, really good, but I did upgrade the SteelSeries 9X wireless gaming headphones. They've just been charging. Great headphones, love them loads, good quality all the way around, and highly enjoy them and highly recommend them. But obviously when I go to university, I don't have the space for two televisions to be set up, so I have this setup, and it's not completed. So at home I have the two monitors here, so the television there, and the Xbox is hooked up to them. At the university setup, I'm going to have this 4K monitor, which is a brand new monitor added to my collection. This hooked up to the Xbox One X, and this will improvise as my 4K TV. And then on my university desk next to it, where I've got more room, I'm going to have a 1080p monitor plugged into an Xbox One, and that's going to be for me and Helen to do couples gaming videos and things like that when we're at the university. I have this nice chroma keyboard here that I hooked up to this, but at the minute I have a setup where I'm using a nice old laptop. This is my first ever laptop I ever got, and I have this with a HDMI cable plugging into this monitor and kind of using this as like a PC, and yeah, it's pretty damn awesome. I have the chrome keyboard here that lights up. I've got it in my own little default lighting that I love. I have the monitor all set out to how I like it. Little cheap-ass £9 wireless mouse, but it does the job with a nice little mouse mat. Over here, when we look about the sound recording, I have a nice Razer microphone courtesy of my girlfriend. It's on this little soundproof padding that I came with the box, and this little mouse mat underneath it to stop it from sliding around, and it's all hooked up nicely. I've got quite good wire management. I've watched a lot of tutorials for that, but it's just pretty much using elastic bands and hair bubbles to help you out. This is a 1080p 60 frames per second face cam that I've attached to the top of this monitor. It can be taken on and off with ease, so it's quite good. And also, key to my setup, around the back here, if I don't break anything, around the back here I do have my dual USB ports where there's all these different USBs. Without one of those things, I literally couldn't build this setup. Around the back, I have got them turned off because it's daytime, but around the back I do have LED strips attached to the back of this 4K monitor. Some of them have fallen off a little bit, but I'm just working on figuring them out, but they do light up and they do work. You'll have seen that in my Christmas Day video. That's pretty awesome. Then moving over to the less sort of advanced, like this is quite drastic. I've got a lot of mad stuff. I've still not built my university setup properly yet because obviously I've not been back to uni. So when I go back in January, later on, I'll obviously build the rest of the setup there and show you what I mean. That's got a soundbar and everything to do with it, so that's a bit technical, but I will show you guys what I mean as and when we get back to uni. But as for now, right at the home base, we have the dual monitors, the two TV setup for gaming, and we've got this for my editing suite that I like to call it. But I've also got a lot of little things. So when I'm traveling around doing vlogs, I always request two power banks. This one's good because it can charge two devices at once. This is quite a good one. I got this one a while ago. And then I also have this mini one if I'm only going to go out for a few hours. So like today, for example, I went around for about 4 hours just shopping around and stuff. And you can charge it up and it's really cool. And they're dead easy to just put in your little bag and carry them around with you. I also use for my vlogs it's a simple little £2 tripod, 3-legged octopus tripod with little knobbly bits that you can shape and plant however you need to. Also, nice little phone adapter here, so your phone just slots in there, and it's really easy to do. At uni, I've got my bigger camera, which you would have seen in last year's tutorial video, which I'll put a little notification here if you want to go watch that. I still have the same handheld camcorder when I want to do a big professional video. I also have my GoPro which I take on holidays and things like that. But whilst I'm here in the UK, mainly it's just the phone if I want to do a vlog, and it's mainly my Elgato HD60 here. This little Elgato plugs into my monitor setup and my gaming setup, and it can record my capture content straight away, and I can do it like that. So that's the capture content that I use, one of those. Pretty easy to set up, really easy to use, and I like it, and it really works for me. It works really well for me, actually, and I really am proud of it. And I do like this setup. I feel like it's quite basic. I'm not a massive nerd for technology. I don't know all the stats and statistics of everything, but it works for me, and I've used it for a long time now, so I would never not use this. The only addition I could see myself adding eventually is a PC, maybe down here somewhere. But things like these, I live by. These are really cool. So especially if you got a lot of plugs and you want to be doing your setup and have good cable management, these things are really good, like multi-adapters. I also have one back there. You just got to make sure they don't get too hot and just keep checking on them regularly. But I highly recommend getting yourself some of them if you want for a setup. These are a must for me. I got these over the Christmas period. I do think they're awesome, and I highly recommend them. Samsung Galaxy earbuds. They're super cool. They charge all the time in this case. I've not had a battery problem with them ever. They're super amazing, really good quality. And honestly to God, my first thing with wireless headphones was, oh my God, they're going to keep falling out my ears. They don't. They have got different adapters to change for you if you have different shaped and sized ears, but the default ones were perfect for me, and I do love them. I use them for my editing. I use them for watching videos whilst I edit. I just use them so much, and I didn't know how much I would need them and appreciate them, but I really do. Over here, Amazon stick controller. I have an Amazon 4K stick at the back there plugged in. You probably can't see because it gets quite dark, but around the back there I've got an Amazon 4K Fire Stick, which I'm going to use to watch Disney Plus when that comes out in March. Another 4K, things like the new Jack Ryan that's recently come out. That's really cool, and I watch that on the 4K telly, and then when I go to uni I'll hook it up to the 4K monitor and we're going to watch it via that, and that's what we'll do. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. Also, if I use wired headphones, these Razer Hammerhead Pros that I've got, or Hammer Jacks I think they're called. But yeah, these are really cool, really good wireless headphones. They're luminous green, and you can't really lose them because of how vibrant and bright they are. I've been using them whilst I was waiting on getting these, so I back and forth between the two of them depending on what I'm doing. And I also have this little tablet here. It's a Samsung Galaxy tablet. I just use this for if I don't have my laptop with me, or I'm traveling and I need to do any editing, I use this. I also use this if I want to watch like a movie whilst I'm traveling. If I'm on the plane or a train or traveling anywhere and I want to watch a bit of a film, I can stock this full of movies and don't have to worry about the storage. So that's what I do, and it's pretty awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much the setup. And as I say, the only other thing that I'm missing right now is my monitor that I've got back at uni and my soundbar, but other than that, pretty much it. Super simple operation. I have done YouTube now consecutively from 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. So this will be my 4 year straight of doing the grind for YouTube, and obviously doing it a bit more than what I've been doing and trying to one-up myself every year. But we recently hit 1K on the channel. Money came in to the channel. I started getting monetized, and when that happened, I showed that to my family, and they started taking it a little bit more seriously. And I did that. Obviously, when you're making money from doing something like YouTube, you should invest a bit of your money into your YouTube as well to keep yourself, obviously, at the best that you can be. So nothing of this was extremely expensive. I didn't go out and buy all this in one day. This has been years of planning and prep and saving, getting put into effort here, and eventually over a long period of time building this up to being what it is today. And I'm honestly thrilled and so over the moon to have it. Guys, I'll see you all soon.